Hello guys, welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. My name is Danny Burke, and luckily I've never had a mugshot taken of myself. I know mine would look terrible and would be kind of embarrassing. But when celebrities get arrested and have their mugshots taken, there's no hiding them from the public for better or for worse. So now, let's run through the top 10 shocking celebrity mugshots. Starting off at number 10, we have Macaulay Culkin. You might know him as the cute kid from Home Alone, but in 2004, he was pulled over and found to be in a bit of a mess from marijuana and prescription drugs. Oklahoma police arrested him, snapped this very bleary looking picture of Culkin before eventually releasing him on a $4,000 bond. Moving on to number 9 now, we have Frank Sinatra. I think what I find shocking about this one is just how young the guy was. You don't often see pictures of him this young. You may be wondering how this famous singer got himself arrested. Well, it turns out that he was caught having an affair with a married woman in New Jersey. In 1938, this was apparently illegal, not specifically the New Jersey thing. However, the case was eventually dismissed. And coming in at number 8 now, we have Bill Cosby. At the end of 2015, Bill Cosby was charged in Pennsylvania with drugging and sexually assaulting a woman there 12 years earlier. Now, shortly after his hearing, police released this mugshot of him. It came as a big shock to fans because although there had been rumours and allegations floating around of his sexual assault, this was the first time it was confirmed by the police. Many people looked up to him as a father figure when he was on the Cosby Show, and this picture was just not the same man that they knew. Alright, next up at number 7 now, we have Robert Downey Jr. Now everyone knows that the famous Iron Man actor had a real drug problem back in the day, but I think what's shocking about his celebrity mugshots is not how he looks in them, but that unlike other celebrities out there is not one, not two, but 3 separate mugshots from his run-ins with the law. The pictures are mainly from the 90s, during a time when he was arrested multiple times on drug-related charges, including possession of marijuana, cocaine, and heroin. Moving on to number 6, we have Justin Bieber. In 2016, the pop star was arrested for driving under the influence and drag racing in Miami. Now, when most people get their mugshots done, they aren't very flattering, which is why Justin's one shocked a lot of people because he was drunk, a bit high, and had taken prescription meds, and he was dragged out to a police station in the middle of the night, and the mugshot of him was actually a better picture than I think most people get in their entire lives. Or maybe just me. Moving on to number 5 now, we have Reese Witherspoon. The famous Hollywood actress was arrested in September 2016 when she was pulled over by police in Atlanta. Now, she was just a passenger in the vehicle. It was actually her husband who was driving over the limit, but Reese later said she also clearly had one drink too many. Her mugshot was surprising because she wasn't actually looking up. People pointed out that this defeats the whole purpose of clearly identifying someone through a mugshot, but the police said it wasn't a big case, so getting a clear picture wasn't totally necessary. At the number 4 spot now, we have Phil Spector. He was one of America's most successful music producers of the 1960s. He worked with huge acts including the Beatles, John Lennon, and George Harrison. These pictures are how many people remembered him, which is why they were shocked when he was convicted in 2009 of murdering actress Lana Clarkson. His mugshot was a kind of scary far cry from the celebrated producer from all those years before. Kinda creepy looking. Okay guys, we are at number 3 now, and we have Nicolas Cage. The Academy Award winning actor had a run-in with the law in April 2011. Apparently he got so drunk in New Orleans that he ended up arguing with his wife about whether their rented apartment was in the French Quarter. The fight escalated to the point where Cage was arrested and charged with domestic abuse and disturbing the peace. Now, I couldn't find any more details about this, and I also don't know why he has his eyes closed in the mugshot, and the picture appears to have been taken in a school science lab. Got a lot of questions. Alright, coming in at number 2 now, we have Elvis Presley. Yes, he got arrested. The crime was a uniquely Elvis one, I think though. In 1956, as he was driving through Memphis, he pulled into a gas station after smelling fumes coming from his car. Now, as he waited for his car to be fixed, a crowd started to notice him and they started to swarm him. The owner then asked him to leave because they were blocking the pumps. Elvis got into a bit of a scuffle with the owner and ended up being arrested. Now that is a crime I don't think most of us can relate to. And finally, number 1 now, we have James Brown. Now, to many people, he is the clean-cut, smooth-looking father of soul music, but his mugshot looked like a completely different man altogether. He was arrested in January 2004 on suspicion of committing domestic violence against his 4th wife, Tommy Ray Heine. He pleaded no contest and served jail time, as it wasn't the first time he'd been arrested for the crime. So guys, that was that, celebrity mugshots. Now this is the point in the video where I should ask you, what other kind of mugshot videos do you want? But there aren't really many I can think of. Animal mugshots? Children mugshots? Is that a thing? Maybe not. So I guess I will leave this one open. You can have any top 10 video you guys want. Just leave your suggestion in the comments section below. I'm Danny Burke, and I'll see you all in the next video.